it's Zach, aka Zach's Reviews. We are back again with another video, and guys, I just thought I'd come on here and talk about the news that we got 5 days ago, from Matthew Vaughn talking about their starting production on Kingsman 3 with Taron Egerton and Colin Firth, and a continuation of Eggsy's storyline. And this news was released again 5 days ago. Again, that I've been wanting to talk about this because I've been waiting for this third movie to be filmed. I'm a big fan of the Kingsman movies. Hell, the Kingsman literally is coming out today. I'm filming this video right now at 12:43, a.m. I just had a lot on my mind because, again, the Kingsman is literally dropping tomorrow. I'm actually going to be seeing it on Thursday. I already bought my tickets. I'm going to be seeing it with my brother Nikki and my sister Bethany. Me and my little brother are really excited for it. My sister actually, funny enough, I've said this story on my channel, on this channel multiple times, that originally when we first saw the first Kingsman trailer, I wasn't really into the way the trailer looked, and my sister's actually the one that said it looks really, really good. And I remember she went to go see the Cinderella movie with my sisters, and I actually said, I have nothing to see, I might as well go see Kingsman. And Kingsman Secret Service, and then when I saw it, I was like, oh my god, this is insane. Bethany, you were right. And ever since, I've been a big Kingsman fan. That's how I actually, found out I really liked the actor, Taron Egerton. That's when I found out, how much of a good actor he was. That's when I first discovered him, was through Kingsman, along with everybody else, discovered, Taron Egerton from Kingsman. And ever since, I'm a big fan of Taron Egerton. I love his work, whether when he's playing Elton John, or whether when he's playing, Eggsy from Kingsman, or if he's playing, what else? Eddie the Eagle. So he's done multiple things, and he's just freaking phenomenal. He did a great job in Robin Hood. Any project he does, he's just a badass. He's literally one of those actors that's a chameleon that could do play any role, and you think he's that person. So he's just an overall great actor, and I'm super excited to see this continuation with this story, because again, I've been waiting for this ever since Kingsman: The Golden Circle. Not many people were a big fan of that movie. I personally love that second movie that we got, that sequel for Kingsman Secret Service. So I really am super excited that we are finally getting this third installment of this trilogy. And I'm super excited because it is literally, they said, Matthew Vaughn confirmed 5 days ago that they are starting production in September of next year, and I'm super, super excited that they're going to be starting production in September. I'm just super stoked. We already got the title of what the movie is going to be called. We got it, I think back in 2017, if I'm correct. Because you have an article here where he was explaining that it's going to be called Kingsman, the Blue Blood. That's what's going to be called, Kingsman Blue Blood, or the Blue Blood, if I'm correct. Let me go make sure if that's exactly what it was called. I just want to make sure if I'm correct on that. It is called Kingsman. It's called Kingsman: The Blue Blood, and I'm super excited that why is it called that? That's questions that we're probably all wondering, but I'm just super excited because it all goes back to the fact of, as we all know, in Kingsman, Secret Service, is that, that's the story of Eggsy, on how he, gets, taken in by, Harry, and gets introduced to the world of the Kingsman. And of course, he mentioned before, when he's telling, Eggsy the story of the Kingsman and of the Secret Service, he explains that, it all started back in World War I, and that's pretty much what this prequel is going to be about, of the Kingsman. So I'm just excited to see how this is all gonna how we get to finish Eggsy's story. And my main worry is I think he's gonna be dying in this next movie in Kingsman 3, is because we all know from what Harry said when he's when Eggsy's asking about the newspapers, and he said a person should only show up 3 times in a newspaper: when they are born, when they get married, and when they die. And I'm afraid because, as we all know, spoilers for people that, haven't seen Kingsman: The Golden Circle, but Eggsy gets married in the second film of Kingsman: The Golden Circle. And my main worry is that, okay, he was probably in the paper when he was born. He was in the paper when, he gets married, and I feel like he's going to be the paper when he dies. And that is my main worry, is I think Eggsy's story is going to be him dying. And that's really sad, because I really love the character. I'm really looking forward to this third film, but I have a feeling that he might die in this third film. And I love it because Matthew Vaughn touched on, 5 days ago in this article, is that he touched on, when they, were talking about, a third movie, they wanted to see, okay, where can we take Eggsy and where can we take Harry's, friendship? Where can we take it? Can we, do we want to take it to the point of, them having problems with one another, and then maybe it can be, how they trust one another, and how they love each other, and how, where are we going to be taking it? And it is curious, because it literally is their relationship that they have, the father and son relationship that they have, that is so strong in these movies, and it makes me wonder, what could happen to that in this third movie. And he even explains it, saying, we really want to really, dive deep into, Eggsy's, relationship that he has with Harry, and, in Eggsy's past and everything, and how that's all going to go, from what I'm understanding. And I'm excited to see where they are going to be taking this third film, because we want to know the conclusion of how this is going to end. And I want to know if my theory is right, that, when what Harry said is that, a person should only be in the newspaper, a Kingsman should only, or I think he said a Kingsman should only show up in the newspaper, or actually not a Kingsman, but the person should only show up in the newspaper when they're born, when they marry, and then when they die. And that kind of concerns me, again, like I said, because I'm a big fan of the Eggsy character, but it would be a send-off if that's how he did, if he died, in a heroic way, how Eggsy's father died in the first movie, saving, if I'm correct, saving Harry. So that would be a real heroic way. What if he dies saving Harry, and it's kind of like a foreshadowing if that's what his father did, and maybe Eggsy will have a kid with with Princess Tildy, if I'm correct, and he will pass down, do what he will do what Eggsy, what he did for Eggsy, but for his son. Same as how, when Eggsy's father died, he did this favor for Eggsy's father. Same as how now, if Eggsy dies, he'll do the same favor for Eggsy to his son. So that would be cool if it's kind of like a foreshadowing, and that would be really sick if that went down. But I'm just super excited, because also I heard that originally, the King's Man and Kingsman Blue Blood was apparently they were supposed to do it back to back. So apparently what's going to happen in the King's Man was supposed to leave Easter eggs to what was going to happen in Kingsman Blue Blood. So I'm actually in the third installment of the Eggsy, storyline. So I'm curious to know what, in the beginning, because this is when in the Kingsman movie, this is the start of the Kingsman, back in World War I. And I was always wondering if we were going to get any Easter eggs or any explanation onto, maybe, Harry, one of Harry's, great whatever, and, going into that or something. I don't know. But I didn't know if there was going to be any connections to Harry, or any connections to, or anybody that we know in the present timeline of the Kingsman. So I'm curious to know if this was supposed to tie in some of the storylines into Kingsman and Blue Blood. I'm excited for that, because apparently they were supposed to do a back-to-back filming, but, there was problems, of course, in the world, I'm assuming COVID, and that's why they couldn't do the filming back-to-back. Or maybe there were scheduling problems, because, Taron Egerton is such a sought-after, actor right now, with, all the stuff he did with, doing, Kingsman, Secret Service, and then when it took a while for Kingsman Golden Circle, and he's been busy. He did Robin Hood, he did Sing, he did, Rocket Man. He's done so much stuff, and he did Sing 2 recently. That's coming out this Friday for Christmas, if I'm correct. Or this Saturday, I think it comes out. I'm not quite sure when Sing comes out. I think it comes out Christmas Day or Christmas Eve. But either way, Taron Egerton is killing it right now. He's the most sought after actor right now. I hope we can get him in the MCU. That's my hope. That's my Wolverine casting. If you guys want to go check out why I think he's so perfect to play Wolverine, you should go check out my video on why I think Taron Egerton should play Wolverine. But guys, I'm really curious to know, it was such cool. It was really cool to hear that Matthew Vaughn always had a plan to do back-to-back filming of The Kingsman and Kingsman Blue Blood, and what the events that was going to happen in the prequel of, in The Kingsman was going to be a major, story point and storyline in Kingsman Blue Blood, in the third installment. So I'm just super excited that we did get a confirmation that production will start in September of next year, which is crazy. I'm super excited. Next year is stacked when it comes to movies, whether it comes to, the Marvel movies, Marvel shows, all these other movies coming out next year, like Batman and everything. Like, it is stacked next year, guys, of movies, and it's crazy. But guys, I just want to come on here and talk about, everything Kingsman, what's going on right now with, with the Kingsman prequel, and of course, the next installment of, the Eggsy storyline, which is called, again, the next, it got confirmed, if I'm sure, that's what, like, in the article, that's going to be called Kingsman Blue Blood, which, again, I'm super excited to understand what that's about. I mean, that could be, maybe they did have blue blood from the drug from Kingsman the Golden Circle, so maybe that's why it's called Kingsman Blue Blood. I don't know. So I'm really curious to know what's going to happen. Again, it's really near and dear to my heart, the Kingsman movies. I really, really love them. Again, like, people didn't like that second Kingsman movie, but I love that second Kingsman movie. I think it was a perfect sequel to, the first, Kingsman movie. I thought it was great. And I just can't wait to see, again, Taron Egerton take this role again and finish this Eggsy storyline. And also, we're getting a Kingsman, a Kingsman show, but with the Statesman. We're getting a Statesman show. So I'm really curious to know how that will go. I forget where it'll be, too. I think it's going to be on HBO Max, if I'm correct. I just want to make sure. I'm going to check this article, because I do remember them saying that there is going to be a TV show revealing the Statesman technology. I'm trying to find it. Come on. Where is it? Did I pass it? Because that was cool. That was cool to me to hear that. I did hear that they were getting a show. First two films. No, I saw that. Come on. Trying to find it, guys. A spin-off, based on the Statesman. Okay, it doesn't say where it's going to be, but they said they are going to be doing a spin-off television show about the Statesman, which, again, would be awesome to learn more about the Statesman, and because we already know we're getting this prequel movie about, about the Kingsman, about the start of the Kingsman. So I'm excited to see that, also that, the Statesman, spin-off show. So that would be cool also to do stuff like that, to really open this world even more, because this is such a fun world to be in. I mean, Matthew Vaughn has made some awesome movies, and I really do love these movies so much. Like, I can't believe it. I also want Matthew Vaughn to make that Kick-Ass 3 sequel. I don't want him to do. I heard that he's planning on doing a reboot once the rights get back to them. I don't want that. I literally want a sequel. I don't want a reboot. If it's a reboot, I'm not doing it. I want a sequel to the second, Kick-Ass. So I'm hoping that, the fans can rally. I've been talking about it a lot on my Instagram. So again, if you're new to the channel, go follow my Instagram and go like that video. Go hashtag, Kick-Ass. We need a Kick-Ass sequel. We need a Kick-Ass 3 sequel. Go hashtag it. Go like my Instagram photo about us getting, a Kick-Ass 3 sequel. Go like it. Go share it. Let's get it happen. Let's make it happen. Let's not do a reboot. Let's actually just make a Kick-Ass 3 sequel. But guys, yeah, if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, put those notifications, like this video. I'd love to have you guys here, part of this family on this channel. We're all about spreading love, positivity, and motivation. And guys, like I said, I'm literally going to be seeing the Kingsman this Thursday. So again, if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel and put those notifications, because I will have my spoiler review up right away on the day of Thursday. I'm seeing an early showing, so it'll be out right away, guys. And then I'm actually going to be doing a Kingsman ranking of me ranking the Kingsman movies. I feel like it might be an easy ranking because I already have in my head on what's my favorites. So I'm really excited to make that video. So that will also be up that day on Thursday after my spoiler review for the Kingsman. So there's a lot coming to the channel, guys. Also, I'm going to talk in another video about, Matrix, Resurrections coming out tomorrow as well, and I'm going to be doing a spoiler review for that. So there's a lot coming to the channel, guys. Again, if you're new here, and I just want to know down in the comments below, are you guys excited for the third installment of Kingsman, of the Eggsy storyline called Kingsman the Blue Blood? And also, are you guys excited for the Kingsman prequel called The Kingsman? And let me know, are you guys seeing it, this week? Are you guys seeing it? Are you guys excited for it? And if you're not excited for the prequel for, of The Kingsman, are you guys excited for the sequel to the Eggsy storyline of Kingsman Blue Blood? Let me know down in the comments below. I'm really curious to know what you guys have to say down in the comments below. And let me know who's your favorite from the Kingsman movies. Is it Eggsy? Is it Harry? Is it Merlin? Who is it, guys? I really want to know. I was really also sad when Roxy died because I was really excited to see what her character was going to do in the second movie. And it was a real bummer when she died. I was like, wow. I was like, you really screwed that character over. But it showed that there was a threat level of people of Poppy wiping everybody out. So it did make sense at the end of the day. I just really wish Roxy didn't get that, that kind of like, robbing of, really seeing your character develop and really see where the character could go. Because we could have got a cool spin-off series with Roxy, and it kind of bums me out that she's dead. But it'd be cool if there was a way to bring her back. I mean, why not? It's Kingsman, why not? So yeah. But guys, that was a video. I hope everybody has a great day, a safe day. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.